Hey guys, it's yours truly, Kevin Grace. Welcome to an episode of The Grace Period. The Grace Period is where I rant and rave, educate, entertain, inform, and investigate different topics happening in the world today. So we're going to talk about Super Bowl halftime this past Sunday, Super Bowl 60, and the performer was Bonito Antonio Martinez Ocasio. If you don't know who that is, Bad Bunny. Now, when it was announced about 6 months ago that he was going to be the main performer, you guys lost your mind, and you're still losing your mind, which is horrible. Just because the gentleman performs in Spanish, and you guys were saying everything, a lot of things under the moon and sun that were not true. Oh, he's not American at all. Well, guess what? Puerto Rico is American Commonwealth. So that means, guess what? He's American. And his family has been in Puerto Rico way before Trump's family. Because, you know, Trump's great-grandfather came here from Germany, and then, of course, his mother came here illegally from Scotland. So he's more American than Trump. And Trump, of course, had some more nasty things to say even after the performance. Oh, this is a slap in the face to our country, and this and the other. He is not a leader. A true leader brings different people together, different races, cultures, creeds together. He separates you and stirs the pot. He's a hate monger, and we've been telling you he is a racist, and you've been seeing the signs more and more. It's not by what he says, but what he does. But I digress. Some of you think that the Super Bowl halftime should be what you want. Like you dial in and say, this is what I want. How dare they do this? It makes no sense. You guys complain every year. Now, last year was Kendrick Lamar. Guess what? He's from Compton, California. He's American. You guys were complaining about that. He had messages in his performances. If you didn't know what you were looking at, there were other people on YouTube, and also I did something and told you what the different messages and images meant. And then a couple years before that, you had Dr. Dre and Eminem, 50 Cent, and Mary J. Blige. You guys complained about that. You guys complained about Usher about 2 years ago. So you continually complain. It's not about you. The NFL is marketing toward millennials that have money, what they like and what they see. So you're not going to be seeing, I don't know, Garth Brooks or Metallica. Those days are over. And then you guys were complaining, oh, Bad Bunny, he's not American. And I told you that he is. You know, there have been people from other countries that weren't Americans. You had the Rolling Stones. You had the Who. You've had Rihanna. Rihanna is from Barbados. And you've had Shakira, who's from Colombia, and Rolling Stones and the Who are from the UK, just to name a few. And there have been some other folks as well. But you guys sound racist as hell. And I don't know if you know, the NFL wants to be a global brand. Because next year, 2026 season, they're going to Australia. They're going 3 times through the UK. They're going to Spain. They're going to France, just to name a few. So they want to take their game globally. So Bad Bunny is selling out stadiums. He's not selling out the country like Trump and his wife and some other folks. So, a matter of fact, in his performance, he had 135 million viewers tune into the Super Bowl halftime. And that's compared to, I think, about 6 million that turned into Kid Rock and the alternative celebration, which I don't even hear anybody really talking about. Matter of fact, now there's some crazy Florida politician, congressperson saying, "Oh, we need to investigate what Bad Bunny said in Spanish and this and the other." You guys are going that crazy. You have Bad Bunny derangement, but again, the NFL seceded. They got you talking about the NFL and still talking about the NFL, the Super Bowl. That's the idea, and you fall for it all the time. Now, I'm going to tell you some of the symbolism that happened throughout his performance. Now, he did cut it short. Normally, you get 20 minutes. He did about 12 minutes and put so many different images in it. And he was wearing a bulletproof vest underneath his outfit. Now, this is because all the hate and vitriol that a lot of people have been saying out there. This is a shame. This is 2026, and you have to still worry about ignorant people doing and saying different things and wanting to harm people. Now, it opens with a legendary guitarist, Antonio Machado, and then you see the sugarcane field, which people were dressed up as sugarcane, which is showing Puerto Ricans working, and slaves, enslaved people harvesting sugarcane. And then after that, you have the wedding scene, and then you have Lady Gaga. And I think also during that little wedding scene, it was a real wedding being performed. I was told that the couple had asked Bad Bunny to attend their wedding, and since he couldn't, he had them do a wedding right there. So Lady Gaga, she performs and sings a song in Spanish. You have Ricky Martin. He's singing a song about Hawaii, which is also comparing the stuff that Hawaii had to go through, like Puerto Rico, that the locals are displaced. So there's a lot of different images. You had Bad Bunny climbing a electric telephone pole, and it's going off. That's throwing reference back to the hurricane a few years ago during Trump's first term. They still haven't gotten money. He stopped money going there for, I think it was like $178 million to help fix the power grid. So Trump cut off money to fix the power grid there. So they still have blackouts there. So there's been a lot of different images. In another image, he's in a bar, and he has that drink with that lady. That lady is a owner of probably one of the last Puerto Rican social clubs up in New York. I think maybe Brooklyn. They're trying to gentrify the neighborhood, and they want to get rid of that particular business. And so she's got one of the last Puerto Rican social clubs in New York City. And another image, he picks up the Puerto Rican flag, the original Puerto Rican flag, which is a light blue flag, which was outlawed from 1948 to 1957. It was illegal to have one in your home. If you did, you got arrested. And then they wound up combining the newer flag when it became a Commonwealth with the darker blue. And then he speaks and shouts out all the names of the different countries in South America and Central America, meaning that America is not just the United States. America is all of those countries together. And then he says in English, God bless America. And the most final striking image up on the screen, it says the only way of getting rid of hate is with love. Basically, the Martin Luther King quote. And that's what some of you should listen to or heed, because some of the stuff coming out of your mouth, it's a shame. And it's not about you. Oh, the Super Bowl should bring everyone together in English. Basically, you just want people to speak English. You don't want Spanish or any other cultures. Sometimes you have to be open-minded, and sometimes you see stuff, you may then wind up liking it. I find it interesting. There are some of the best operas in the world in German and Italian. You don't understand what they say, but there's a feeling. Normally, music's the thing that brings everybody together, not sports, because the rival team or whatever, they don't like the other team or whatever. But music, if you're a deep person, spiritual, whatever, it hits your soul, and you listen to that, the vibrations. But some of you are morally bankrupt. If you like this video, please subscribe down below, hit that thumbs up, and feel free to leave a comment about Bad Bunny's performance at Super Bowl 60. In Santa Clara, next to San Francisco, which is also next to San Jose, other Spanish named cities in the United States.